in 2001. And so this will be a keepsake, because there will no longer will be Wyoming. We will be known as Plimpton, Wyoming. And I want you to have this as a token of our respect.
Thank you very much, and thank you for that lovely presentation, Marie. And today is day 35 in my 527-day journey, and I just want to thank God once again for having me arrive safely at another press conference. And I want to thank the family that lost a loved one 5 years ago and made that unselfish decision to donate their loved one's organ. And that's why I'm around today, and that's why I'm able to do the things I can do my part here. And I also wanted to take this opportunity to thank Ken for arranging everything here, and for the great reception that I've been giving, a very warm reception. I call this the fuel that I need to get me to the next community, because going through a venture such as this, times can get very challenging and discouraging. So this is the fuel that keeps me going from community to community, and it takes people like Ken and to coordinate and make this possible. And I really want to thank you for making this all possible. And I also want to take the opportunity to talk a little bit more about the benefits of organ donations. Marie pretty well stated everything and said it so well. It is somewhat of a complicated subject in this country for some reason. We have 90% of the people that would be willing and have a desire to donate their organs, and yet we're following as the shortest country in the world when it comes to donating our organs. So we're trying to see what the problems are, see why this is, and see what we can do to fix it. You know, see if we need to bring more education and awareness, see if we need to change systems, see if we can develop the ways to make this a country as prosperous as the other countries when it comes to organ donations. And I think what we need to do first is look at this as a crisis, because this is what it is. It's a crisis. There's too many good men, women, and children that have passed away needlessly when organs could have been available. And you know, we need Canadians to know that this is a crisis, and we need our governments to know, and we need all the municipalities to know this. And we need to let them also know about the great benefits of organ donations, because you see, it's not just the individual whose life gets saved, it's also the great joy that's brought to that individual's family, and the great joy that's brought to that individual's friends. And if he's a popular person, he can have up to 1,000 friends. So an act that can bring so much joy, not just to one individual's family and friends, but up to 6 individuals' families and friends, that's a lot of people, and that's a lot of joy that this act can have. And, you know, we also need to let Canadians know the great benefits when a family does donate their organs. I've talked to a lot of donor families, and it really does help the grieving process. And it really does help knowing that, you know, their family's loss helped save somebody's life. And there's also a chance and an opportunity to possibly meet the extended family, or knowing that you can write to the extended family, and knowing that, you know, their loved one's life is beating in another person, and they're carrying it on. And you know, these are the things that we need to let every Canadian right across the country know about. We need them to know about this great spirit that has developed a lot more rapidly in other countries, and for reasons or other, we're just not caught up with all the other countries that are doing well. So, knowing Canadians, though, when we're aware that there's a crisis, we usually respond to it. And, you know, I have a lot of faith and a lot of optimism, and so do a lot of other groups and organizations and individuals, that this country will act on this, you know, and it's certainly coming from a municipal level at this point. We've had some great coordination and receptions from all the communities that we've gone through, and we're expecting to get this 491 times. So this is going to be a powerful statement to the whole country, knowing that we have 491 communities right across the country that are taking the initiatives and the needed work to address this problem. And I think that's just going to be a start, because I think we're onto a good thing here, because this enthusiasm is going to be contagious, and we're going to get more people involved in this. And we need to be always on a positive note, you know, and that includes not saying who's not doing enough or not, you know, like, let's just really spread this enthusiasm and let people know the real benefits of organ transplants. Now, one of the other bonuses that I have when I come to communities is that I get to meet fellow recipients that, you know, I can share some stories with, which at this point is hard to kind of share a recipient story with someone that hasn't received an organ. And I had the opportunity to do that with Lisa, who is a resident of Wyoming, and she received a heart transplant in November, and I had a chance to talk to her while we were walking. She helped carry the torch, and, you know, she described to me in a very excited way how the community came together for her when she was in a time of need. And you know, she told me that I made her day. Well, I'm here to tell you that you made my day, Lisa, because it's just such a pleasure to meet more recipients that have had a chance to share their excitement, and you know, so with that, I think I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to bring Lisa up here, because I'm sure that she wants to share a few words to the community.
I didn't expect this when I woke up this morning. I'm very glad George asked me to join in carrying the torch through our hometown. It is an honor to be able to represent Wyoming like that. I know from personal experience how much this community can do for a person, because you all help me. Applause should be to you guys, and to continue doing that, because you see every day the life that it changed. I have 2 children and a husband. I live among you. That's what it's done, and you all know that. What more can be said? So keep doing it, please. It changes lives. Thanks.
We also have another guest here that I've invited to speak, and he has said he would, is Mr. Roger Mayhew, who is our president of the local chapter of the liver transplant. And his wife actually received a liver not too